Please help me reach 1,000 subscribers. If stories about betrayal, heartbreak, and choices that haunt you forever keep you glued to the screen, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss what happens next. Here's how it all started. I knew I was crossing a line long before my fingers touched the hotel door handle. Every nerve in my body screamed at me to stop. But when I slid the key card into the lock and pushed the door open, I never expected who would be waiting on the other side. My husband, Marcus. My blood froze. To understand how I got to that moment, we need to rewind 6 weeks. Marcus and I had been married for 9 years. To outsiders, we were steady, reliable, predictable, the kind of couple people called boring, but in a good way. Lately, though, our stability had become stagnation. Our life felt like a copy and paste loop. Work, dinner, sleep, repeat. No spark, no excitement. Just the same script over and over. I kept telling myself it was normal, a phase every couple goes through. Then Julian appeared. He worked for the marketing firm our company outsourced to. Charming, attentive in a way that made every word I said feel important. Being around him made me feel seen again, like I hadn't in years. At first, it was small gestures, extra coffee after meetings, a few late-night messages. I convinced myself it was innocent. It wasn't. One Friday night, we lingered in his car outside my office, talking and laughing. Then he leaned across the console and kissed me. I jerked back, blurting out that I was married. "I know," he said quietly. "So am I." We sat in stunned silence, both catching our breath. I could have ended everything right there, but I didn't. The following week, we met again. New cafe, new corner, same tension. I pretended I was trying to understand what this connection meant. But that was a lie we both agreed to play. Then, one night, after Marcus had gone to bed, Julian texted something that made my stomach knot. He suggested booking a hotel room just to talk. No expectations, he promised. I typed no, deleted it. I can't delete it again. Finally, I typed okay. The day of the meeting, I told Marcus I was going to a women's networking dinner downtown. He barely looked up from his laptop. A small part of me hoped he'd question it, sensed that something was off, but he didn't. I arrived early at the hotel, a boutique place with dim lighting and velvet furniture that swallowed you whole. My heart raced. I told myself I wasn't crossing any lines. We were just talking, that's all. In the elevator, my hand trembled. Room 712. I held the key card, exhaled, and pushed the door open. But Julian wasn't there. Marcus was, standing by the window, calm, too calm. His eyes burned with something I'd never seen before. Betrayal has a look, and once you see it, it sears into your memory. "Marcus, what? How are you here?" I stammered. He didn't answer at first. He motioned to the chair across from him, as if we were about to review quarterly reports instead of confronting the collapse of our marriage. "I've been tracking you for a month," he said, voice soft but sharp. "Digitally, not physically. I saw your messages, your emails, the hotel reservation. I needed to see if you'd actually do it." My throat tightened. I tried to speak, but nothing came out. "You did," he said. My legs gave out. I sank into the chair, shame, fear, and self-loathing colliding. I whispered, "I don't even know where to start." "Start with the truth," he said. So I did. I told him everything. How Julian made me feel alive, how I'd been fading inside our marriage, that I hadn't slept with him but had wanted to, and that wanting was already a betrayal. Marcus listened, expression unreadable. Then he stood and walked toward the door. Panic surged and I rose, following. "Marcus, don't just walk away. I'm not the one leaving," he said. "You are." He opened the door. Stepping into that hallway felt like leaving my life behind. I had expected an affair, but instead, I walked into confession, and the confessor wore a wedding ring. He didn't contact me for 3 days. I stayed home, drowning in guilt, my heart leaping every time my phone buzzed, hoping it was him. It never was. When he returned, something in his face had hardened. "I talked to Julian's wife," he said. My stomach dropped. "What? You had no right. And you think you had the right to betray me?" He cut me off. We sat in silence, heavy and sharp. He didn't yell, didn't accuse. Somehow that hurt more. "I haven't decided if I want this marriage," he said. "But I'm not making that choice today." Then he laid out conditions. Counseling, cutting all contact with Julian, sharing passwords, locations, everything. Humiliating, yes, but I agreed. I didn't want to lose him. In therapy, we unpacked years of tiny wounds, ignored conversations, nights he retreated into work, days I stopped trying. One session, I finally admitted, "I thought you didn't love me anymore." Marcus looked at me, exhausted but gentle. "I never stopped loving you. I just didn't know how to show it. But I didn't deserve what you almost did." Julian reached out one more time from a new number. "I miss you."
"I'm sorry."
I blocked him immediately. 8 months have passed. We're still in counseling, still married. Some days feel like rebuilding from ruins. Other days, we laugh like we used to. We leave little notes on the mirror, reminders we're trying. I told Marcus I'd never forgive myself. He said, "I don't need you to forgive yourself. I just need you to remember." And I do every single day. I never expected my husband to walk into that hotel room, but maybe, in some impossible way, that moment saved us.